Hello aquaponics growers, today just a little overview of what I am growing in the aquaponics system at the beginning of summer. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Here you will find a lot of information about aquaponics. I release one video every week, so if you are really welcome to subscribe to the channel. And today I'm going to give you really a little overview of what we are growing in the aquaponics system at the beginning of summer, knowing that if everything goes well, I should move. So we're going to move all those aquaponics systems to a new location. So we're going to have a lot of change, and unfortunately I had some tomatoes that were in production at the moment, in growth, let's say. So obviously the move is not going to be good. I hope that they're going to survive. They should survive, but yeah, we'll see what happens this season, this year, maybe a bit strange or a bit affected by the move. So let's have a look at what we are growing right now. And just before, I remind you that you can have access to a free training to build your own aquaponics system from the description of the video just below. There is a link, and it will give you access to this free training. It's a step-by-step training to help you to build an aquaponics system, but also to manage it in the best way possible. So let's have a look at what we are growing right now in Melbourne. Here we have some strawberries that are currently growing in one of the grow beds. So a lot of strawberries. You see the flowers are just starting. You have to see the other video. I made a video about a problem that I had, because even during winter I had some strawberries that were growing, but they were not going through maturity because there was a difference of temperature between the air and the water. So I hope that now the new ones that are going, they are coming in summer now, so they should be okay. Also, you see the plants are producing a lot, and you see I got some shoots, some new strawberries that are growing everywhere. So you see, up here as well. So I should do some cleaning in this grow bed because I see a lot of dead leaves. So dead leaves in aquaponics, they are not really an issue, but if you have too much nitrates, you always add organic matters when you leave the leaves inside. So it's better to remove them when you can, same as the roots of the plant, unless you don't have enough fish. But if you have already a lot of fish, if you have enough fish to cover all the needs of your vegetables, you don't need to leave the dead leaves inside and the roots. But that's something I developed in another video again. I just repeat myself, but maybe you haven't seen all the videos, so it may be good for you to know that. Here you see we got a tomato plant, right? A tomato plant that is growing, is in growth. You see some flowers, so fructification is in process. But when you see that's a sucker, because it's growing on the main stem. So I have to remove it. If I leave it, it's going to take some energy away, and those fruits are not going to be that big. So I have to remove it, and I mean, you don't have to, right? But if you don't remove it, you're going to have smaller fruits, maybe more fruits, but smaller. So I prefer to remove it. This, you can definitely plant it back in the aquaponics system. Here I got enough tomatoes, so I'm not going to do it, but just for your information, if you put it back, you can create some cuttings with it. Actually, I may do it later, I don't know. I will leave it aside and think about it. That's something that I have done. I know this one is probably a natural growth, but I planted some already, some cuttings somewhere that I will show you. For sure we're going to find them. But anyway, right now, that's what I wanted to show you. Here you see I got another tomato, and this one went to a T, and I never cut it. So unfortunately we got two. I may leave those two because this one is already big, or I may cut and do a cutting. So this is growing well, no issue. Oh yes, some issues here. I guess it's a caterpillar that consumed the leaf, you see. Not a big deal, but just one leaf, The plant is not affected too much, I would say. What else do we have? So we have an old silver bit here that I should probably remove, because you see it's very old. You see the stamp, how thick it is, and obviously it grew in height, so I cut the top. I can use those leaves here to do some salads, or I can give it to the chicken as well. Whatever, we'll see what I do. Also, we got this tree here that is growing. It's some seeds that came from probably that one. I'm not sure. The leaves don't look at all the same. No, it's not this. I don't know. Yeah, here. I don't know what type of tree it is, but anyway, it shouldn't be in the aquaponics system, so I will probably remove it later on. What else? Again, this one was probably a beetroot. And here we got some silver beet, unless it's beetroot. No, that's beetroot as well. Beetroot, yeah. So this one I need some time to grow. Here we got what looks like turmeric to me. It says turmeric or ginger, but this one is definitely turmeric. And at the back we got some celery and some kale that is growing, so I will try to show you some kale, you see. So I sometimes pick some leaves from this kale, obviously for the salad, when I make a salad. So I should clean it a bit. I'm sure there are some caterpillars inside, because you see here it's a bit damaged. So there are some caterpillars. Well, I'm not sure where, but it's not a big deal again. Yeah, here we have some nice mint. So the mint, I can put some sometimes in the aquaponics system, but I really need to keep an eye on it, because otherwise it can grow crazy banana, as they say in Australia. You see, that's one type of mint, the one I prefer. But then we got what we call the basil mint. You see, this is growing crazy banana. But the good thing is it's in an aquaponics system where I got trout. So here they are sucking all the nitrogen away, all the nitrates that can, accumulate, because they grow a lot. And here we got some lemon balm. Lemon balm is also very nice, but that's very close to mint. So you see how much it's growing. It's growing like crazy. So sometimes, I cut some and I give to my friends, but it's really good because it's really pumping a lot of nitrogen out of the system. Same, we have a very nice tomato here that is pumping a lot from the trout. So this is all helping because it's a small system. I got some trout here, and obviously trout are eating a lot in summer and producing a lot of nitrogen. In Melbourne, we can't really keep trouts during summer. So here I can keep some because it's in one aquaponics system that is closed and it's under this cypress tree. So I don't have too much heat. But still sometimes the temperature increases, so I have to keep an eye on this one. It's not something that I recommend to everyone to try trout in summer. If you have a lot of them, if it has a commercial value, you should definitely harvest them before summer. Here we have celery, a lot of celery, and some silver beet, very nice plant. But you see it's going in height as well, so I will have to harvest a lot from this plant very soon. And now if we go to the main aquaponics system, my original one, the biggest one, here we got, you see the beetroot here, it's forming, so you see we could almost harvest it. We got it here, you see. So you see that here's a tomato, that's a cutting that I made from some suckers, and you see it's growing well now, no problem. Here some silver beets, another beetroot here that I could probably harvest very soon. You see, I can leave it longer, but if I leave it too long then it becomes hard. What do we have? Celery, some turmeric here. Here we got some nice lemon balm. It smells amazing, I really like the smell. Tomatoes that are growing and more kale. What do we have in between? Yes, we have some tomato suckers that are growing, so it's cuttings now. Some mint, nice mint. What do we have here? Tomato, yeah, that's pretty much it. And you see we got this first little tomatoes that are coming. So I don't know if we can focus on it. So that's it. That's what I'm growing now, but as I'm gonna move, obviously a lot of things are gonna change. And unfortunately I may damage some crop, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, it's nothing really special, just what we are growing without having to water the garden. So that's a big difference with our neighbors who are always constantly supplying water in the garden. Here, everything is done by itself. It's really an aquaponics system is a garden for lazy person. You know, it's not that you are lazy, but nature is doing the job, not yourself. So again, if you are new to the channel, you can have access to the free aquaponics training from the description of the video just below. It's a free training to help you to build your own aquaponics system and to produce sustainable, healthy and tasty food in your own backyard. I hope you're going to use it, and I hope you're going to be able to produce an aquaponics system and produce your own food at home. If you have any question about what you have seen today, your comments are welcome in the comment section of the video. I always check them and I respond to it, so please feel free to give me your feedback, to give me any point of improvement or any questions that you may have. You are also welcome to subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye! Don't forget to get your free gift from this screen. You can also leave me a comment below the video, subscribe to the channel and see my last video. I really hope to see you soon. And I wish you a fantastic success with aquaponics. Have a good crop!